What's up, world? We're back again with episode 2. I have 4 fingers, but it's 2. Episode 2 of GroundWork. And guess who I'm here with? Drum roll, please. The one and only Don Reeks. He told me that I have to pronounce is the Reek. I'm getting the Reek right?
Reeks.
Don Reeks. How are you?
I'm good, just chilling.
It's been a while. The last time I saw you was in St. Kitts. You were doing big things.
Yeah, man, been a minute.
Yeah, I see you. So let's get down and dirty to all that you have been doing for the past years and even for this year. How did this journey start? Why you decided to get into music?
Just for fun, I was playing in the backyard with my cousins, freestyling, and then, just the talent and, the love for it just nurtured.
And you have background in music, right? Like your family, you have someone that was a part of music, so you're around music for some time as well.
Yeah, definitely. My dad, when he was younger, around my age, he was into CDs and burning CDs and had something called Quality Sound. And if y'all remember that Quality Sound, Robbie, Global Boss, So, yeah, the background there, and he bring enough artists in Antigua, keep enough parties, and yeah, the background definitely there.
Yeah, so you're just continuing the legacy that would have been cemented.
Yeah, well, I set my own thing, for sure. But after the foundations that done set in place.
Awesome. And I like the fact that you said that you set your own thing. Can you give us a little bit about what your music style is and, the type of target audience or the fans, the viewers that you cater to?
Well, I can probably put in 3 words: young, rich, and lonely.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
You can elaborate a little bit on that?
So it's more like I feel like even if you're 40, you young still. So you're like 40 years old, they still partying,
Yes.
still living better life than the younger people. So it's just the mindset. You're young, you're rich, and you're lonely, meaning solitude. Like to be able to carry the first 2 characteristics and still have the third one is a rare trait.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to teach the people them some different ways to just live your life. You can probably take a flight by yourself,
Yeah.
go to dinner by yourself, go hotel by yourself. You know what I mean? So it's like them things I see my dad do. Book out a hotel for a week in Antigua, no bye think he gone or something. You know what I mean?
But he just vibes in by himself.
He just vibes in by himself. So kick it by yourself on the time,
Yeah, and I'm happy you said that because that's something that I'm still dealing with, and I haven't put myself in that position yet, and I think it's very necessary to do things by yourself. Like you say, go to dinner dates, go to the movies, just do stuff, enjoy your own company. So I definitely really like that. Let's hear about your first song that you've ever recorded. Ever.
That's some rap stuff.
Ever.
Years ago.
How many years? Because you've been around.
At least 7 years.
You've been around.
At least 7 years.
Yes.
Yeah, at least 7 years, no.
So it was a rap?
Yeah, it was a rap.
So how did you transition from rap, or you still rap and do dancehall? Or how did you, what made you decide, okay, dancehall is what I want to focus on?
Well, we in Antigua, and it's a dancehall dominant, even down to unless it's carnival time, nobody here no soca.
Sure.
It's dancehall, or everybody got their own music playing in their car, so they know what they, YouTube won't play the dancehall, so it's just, I started doing it, little by little, learning the dancehall, crafting the dancehall, and I just realized that's my part, and that's something that I could, really put Antigua on the map with, and, make everybody proud and know, yeah, first Antigua and all. You don't find out the first or the second, third, whichever one, it don't matter. But I know I just have my country on my back, and I go in places, and I make it, and yo, Antiguan artists, everybody I make, yo, I'm from Antigua, this and that. So I put in new things in their ears, you understand? When I did Jamaica with Zimmy and Najiri, them, You understand?
Yeah.
Big, them I make everybody know Antigua.
Yeah.
But Ching, Ching, Ching don't know Antigua. You
Yes,
understand? So
yes.
yeah, I just put Antigua out there when it comes to
Showing,
dancehall
right, showing that,
and music.
right, and that we have talented individuals here as well. You know, it's not just for a particular country or for a particular region. We have it right here. It's home. So yes. How has the 7 years been? How has the journey been? And if you can tell us about one challenge specifically throughout that time period that you just felt so overwhelmed, but you overcame it. Can you tell us a challenge and how you overcame that challenge?
I mean, if I tell a list of challenges,
Oh, well,
you
you
know,
can give us two or three or, it's up to
I
you.
mean, just changing the perspective of people, and at the same time, it's not even about the perspective. It's like belief, self-belief, putting myself out there and, going through the scrutiny, because to put yourself out there as an artist, whether you sound good or not, it, is a lot of pressure, It's a lot of pressure, and I definitely got a lot of negative feedback, but I just stayed resilient and I just endured and I just made sure, you know.
The fact that you said that you received a lot of criticism and you laughed at the same time, that really shows how resilient you are
Yeah,
and how you can overcome any challenge. He laughed. He was like, that was a challenge, but we got over that.
yeah, I still going through it. It's still a learning process, So it's just time.
Now you have been making strides. You have been making Antigua and Barbuda proud, believe it or not. You were involved in a global tour. I call you the global boss, but now I'm hearing that global was just a studio where you do your recording and stuff like that.
Well,
Where did that name come
it's
from?
more it's global world now,
Oh, it's
we
global world,
evolving,
right?
But
Yes.
global boss, that's my dad, That's a name that he definitely earned in the streets of Antigua. So, I was known as Liquor Robbie or Liquor Global or Global Junior. So it's like I would never go take up that name.
Yeah.
Everything comes with timing,
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, that's the world, global world. That's the
It's a global movement.
yeah, that's the fan base, our people, our galaxy global world, so it's just the thing is to get active and I know the global mark. I don't set the I built my studio when I was 16.
Wow.
So that's about, about 5 years now.
That's impressive.
About 5 years now. So global studios and just in homage to my dad, and yeah, that's just the movement right now, global. So we can't really stop that. It can't stop me from flying out. It can't stop me from making global links, because that's just the thing, It can't stop, unstoppable.
They're gonna need wings to catch you up.
Yeah, man.
So yes, let's hear about this global tour that you've been on, where you visited, how was the experience, and what were you trying to achieve during that global tour that you had? You were in Sick Kids, you went to Jamaica.
Yeah.
Yes, we want to hear all about that nitty-gritty, all that good stuff.
Well, say kids, that was just my birthday time. I just went down for a little vacay.
But you're doing work too.
Yeah, that's just me. I always got to stay working. Anywhere I go on vacation, I just traveling.
Yeah.
I met up with Bama the Joe right now. They're on tour with Byron. Same time, Byron flew down on the day of my birthday. They had a show at Cutting Class, so Cutting Class, White Sands. So I end up touch out
Yeah,
that.
I didn't get to go to that event.
Yeah, I end up and touch out that with them, like all of them both, motorcade style, SUV, them ways. So backstage and just get experience, just before he was in the front of the stage
Now
watching the artist, now
you're
you backstage,
hanging out with
now
the
you
crew,
performing,
right?
now, so you get that experience, get to see how artists move in different environments, and how to adapt to that. When I go to Jamaica now, same thing. I learned, you can say code, code. When they say code, you have to know code, because like you can't be around them ones and don't know how to move or don't know how to carry yourself.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
So you have to know a code or the code.
There's multiple, a million
Oh, okay,
codes.
so you just have to learn that.
You have to learn it so that no, You can't go in the man's studio and be like, yo, ready.
Yeah.
Kind man, where you have a timing, you know what I mean? Just build links and network and make them know if you want. I just use Antigua as a way to just, distinguish myself,
I like that.
Yeah, I use Antigua. Like, Antigua, I ain't never hear about this before.
Yeah.
Antigua artists, so you always keep me in your mind and, just make a couple of network house, did a song with Ching. Shut up the video, got the experience of being, I was Chimney Records, Shakespeare, the producer, got the experience just being in the studio, recording a song on the pressure because we was in the studio. When I went in the studio, Ching done recording the song. I was like, I ain't really too love the rhythm. So I was like, yo, let's do something else. He's like, I bet, whatever.
And he was open to that.
Yeah, he just went outside. He's like, yo, vibes with him. He come back, he's like, yeah, hear the song, he love the song. That's vision. When he came back and he cussed me out and he's like, how come I ain't hearing the song? I'm in the club where is it? Because that culture different down here than over there. When you go down there, I go Uptown Mondays and Ching there dancing and the song them playing and the whole party you move, everybody you dance and it's a different atmosphere and a different love for the music. When I link it up with two dogs, all my music just playing on YouTube every day. When I come back in the house, I hear the music playing again. So it's like
it's on repeat.
Yeah, especially knowing that I was on with Chronic Law now, they gravitate to the music a lot, especially they know because even people from Jamaica message me and say, yo, the fact that you get that song with Chronic Law.
That's a big.
It's like an impossible.
Right, big forward.
Them are only link with them are even in Jamaica. It's like it's hard for a producer artist to get to them. So now me as an artist in Antigua, out to the diaspora, getting that connection. A lot of people believe through that. So that is where I get, I can say Chronic Law. And I ain't really say I boss yet, but I out there for sure. Out there for sure. So Chronic Law give me one of my first strength, And then
so shout out to Chronic Law.
Yeah. And then Ching just cement that strength again, because I did Jamaica upon the ground. I did with the right set of people on them, the right links on them. So it's just to reach back to Jamaica, put in somewhere. Even before when I left out Jamaica, I go to Trinidad. Vice the song quick with Soiree, that's one my manager, other artists.
Okay.
See the Trinidad atmosphere, see the vibes. I ain't stay there too long, you see me?
Yes.
I stay there too long, just in and out,
Well, I just gotta do this. Big up yourself. So now tell us about the song that you and their collaboration with Chronic Law. Let's hear about it. What was the inspiration behind it? And give the viewers a little piece.
What's crazy is before when I was seeing kids, I was just medicine. I should probably do a collaboration with an artist I'm down there. And then I was like, where else song go? You was stuck in that dark, but better than last year, trip there. So I didn't even reach it, I was manifesting. I was like, I didn't even reach it, I just know I was finna reach.
Yes.
So then I ended up and went down there and walked in my little studio. So I think he recorded the piece, No, I think he recorded the piece prior. And I was just
to come in to sing Kids.
Yeah, so just he did it on his own, and that's not Chronic Law, that's a different artist. Yeah, but then what happened was, we got a little, vibes with like I ain't bother want him on the song. So I took him off the song. I went back to the same time I met Chronic Law, same Kids. I went back to Antigua. I was like, I want a song with Chronic Law. I was like, yo, this song done.
Yes. It was destined to happen that way.
Yeah, because I want to go Chronic Law foot and then got sit down and feel nervous and got build a song and I like how the song sound. So I'll go with a ready product. So all he got to do is sit down, do what he got to do, and we get it done. You understand? That's how I believe to get work done. You know what I mean? So that's how the song came about. Yeah.
Can you give us a little piece?
I'm stuck in a dark place, way better than last year. Trip there, seeing kids drip full of ball, man. Shoes them are fire shoes, them are corporate. We can't feel, not giving up, we still not change. Judge me, I beg you, just fall in. Fall in, now we living it up. And you see them a boss, I be a pretty girl and them will live. They have villa for a week and I figure it out. Let's figure it out on all streaming platforms.
So you want to give them your socials? You say it's on all platforms. Let them know. Plug in. Let them know what's up.
Global World on Instagram, Don Reeks on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. all of the major platforms, you know. Yeah, type in Don Reeks, Chronicler, you know, easy to find me, you know.
Awesome.